Hello everyone, my name is Adaora Nweke and this is GST 101, the English Determinants. Okay, we'll start off this with an introduction. And yeah, that's right, here it is. So, determinants indicate that there are words which will co-occur with the members of the determiner class concerned as presented in a clause or sentence. That is, they are used to modify or introduce the noun in a sentence. So with that definition, this actually sets up to tell you that there are words who accompany other words. Okay, they don't come alone. Some nouns don't come alone. So it often acts as an adjective since it refers to the noun. So they are relatively the set of words that can be used to mark nouns. Okay, so the lexical categories in English language are identified only by the context where they appeared. According to Quirk and Greenbaum, there are 6 classes of determiners. There are 6 classes of determiners which respect to their co-occurrence with a noun class. That being said, we have singular counts such as bottle, plural counts such as bottles, and noun counts, non-count nouns such as furniture. The check marks in the figures that follow indicate that noun classes will co-occur with members of the determiner that follow that particular noun. Okay, to indicate which noun classes will co-occur with the members of the determiner class concerned. This is seen in the page 61 of that book. This could be a clear indication that determiners signal the noun classes that can co-occur with others or with each other. They also indicate the nature of the reference which a noun possesses. We will also include that a determiner describes a noun by clarifying what it refers to. Determiners do this by indicating qualities such as possessive position, relative or non-relative. In a noun phrase, determiners come before nouns. For instance, the person missing from the flight crew is John Kennedy, the United States President. It is also pertinent to mention that many kinds of determiners are traditionally recognized or rather classified as adjectives, though there are significant difference on how they both function, and both can be used to modify or describe a noun. But then only an adjective can modify a noun. Okay, one of the determiners, as you can see, the first of it is articles. We have definite and indefinite articles. What are the use of articles? Use of articles become essential to make a distinction between specific and generic references or reference. When you're making a specific reference, an example will be, I need a biro. I need a biro. Okay, for instance, we can say that a man and a woman as a couple were beautifully made by God. It is simply regarded as specific. A biro. They are still classified as specific. A man and a woman, but men are strong beings. Men are strong beings. This is no longer specific. This is turned into generics. The definite article is used for all noun classes. For instance, where is the man? And the German Shepherds are good dogs. It is also seen in geographical names like the Netherlands, the Nigerians, the Greeks, the Germans, etc. Okay, the indefinite article a and an, they reflect on specific reference and singular count noun, while non-count and plural count noun take zero article. They take zero article. In using an indefinite article a, it comes before a consonant sound, while an is used before a vowel sound. We already know this vowel sound before a vowel sound. Okay, so they appear as the primary vowels. Example are seen as an honorarium, an egg, an elephant, a mouse, a mud house, an infuriating argument. Okay, that's that about the definite and indefinite. We'll move on to demonstratives. The B, number B, is the demonstratives. You already know what demonstratives are. Demonstratives, they go with number. They go with number. And then they can simply function as demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. They are also used to indicate relative position of a noun, where the noun is there, here, noun, and then, near, far, distance. They just indicate the relative positions. So now let's look at this. According to Nweke and Greenbaum, they said that demonstratives generally, they mean the two sets that can stand third as near and distance. That can be seen in the page 107 of that book. So we have examples as illustrated below. We have the singular and the plural demonstratives. So this and that are singular. These and those, they are seen as a plural. You can't say these clothes are mine. No, you can't say that. But you can say these clothes are mine. Okay, this, near, is a near reference rather. Distance is that, or you can say those, but they have singular and plural references. So according to the above illustration, the pairs for here and there, that is now and then, does have the relative immediacy and relative remoteness, which operates literally and metaphorically. Examples are seen here. I like these dresses, they are near. I like those, they are far. I like this pair, you just plucked, they are near, because this pair is here. So those are the examples. The next one is the qualifiers. They are also referred to as indefinite adjectives. They indicate the quality of a noun. Qualifiers indicate the quality of a noun. They include all, any, few, a few, less, little, many, much, several, and some. They also include the cardinal numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, etc. So Greenbaum and Nweke, they state that the general qualifiers used predominantly are the multiple, many and much, B, partial, few, and little, and C, several and enough. Those are the distinctions for qualifiers. Example we can see here, making use of the multiple. Many of the girls in the US have taken to non-binary status as gender identity, and much of these are circulated in today's media. So you can actually fashion example with the other stipulated distinctions. So let's see, the D aspect is the possessive determinants. This is used to describe ownership. You have used this a lot, but you might not know that they are possessive. So today, you're seeing them as possessive determinants. They are closely related to personal pronoun. And these personal pronouns are the first, second, and third. Okay, we can look at the examples here. The first person, we are seeing mine, singular. This chair is mine. These chairs are ours, plural. Okay, the second person, yours. This chair is yours. These chairs are yours. The sample goes that way. We can move to the next one. Number E, numbers. The numbers are seen as both cardinal, and then the cardinal and ordinal. And the examples are 1, 2 for cardinal, 1, 2, 3, etc. for cardinal, first, second, third for ordinals. And this can be used as determinants. We can see the examples. The 2 hyenas fought the lion and killed it. Okay, the cardinal numbers are also used to indicate the quality of people or things. Quality of people or things. So you can just say one singular count or cardinal numbers. Could make such exemplary paintings on cardinal numerals. I would like to move to the second one. The next one rather. Interrogative determinants. What are the interrogative determinants? When you're using the W family, you know that you're using the interrogatives. Who's there? What's that? But let's look into it. Interrogative determinants modify a noun or pronoun in a direct or indirect question. Interrogative determinants are what, which, and whose. What, which, and whose. These words practically function as pronouns just when they are used in a place of a noun. When they are used as determinants outside the context of a question, they are called relative determinants. Example is, whose turn was it to mark the script? Whose turn was it to mark the script? Which do you want? What is the height of the CBN building? I wonder which of the legs Mr. Raji Oka broke. Okay, those are examples. That will take us to number G, distributive determinants. These are used to refer to members in a group of people or to individual people or objects within a people. To make it simple, distributive determinants express how something is evenly divided or distributed, especially when it comes to information or getting information about the noun in a clause or sentence. For instance, we say, both lawyers are excellent in court. The both there is the distributive. It means that both helps refer to each lawyer being excellent in the courtroom. Okay, the distributive determinants are all. The examples are seen as all, other, each, every, both, have, neither, either, and any. You can see the examples below. All of them belong to a court. All, there is a certain number, but all has acted as a distributive determinant, talking about each and every one of them. Each employee was given a raise. Okay, you can see each, this one is making specification, but it's still a distributive determinant. Half of the team didn't show up to practice. Half. The team, the half of the team itself. Okay, so those are the examples. Okay, This takes me to my conclusion, and I would like to read it. Having gone through these determinants, it is pertinent to mention that determinants are class of words that modify noun and noun equivalents. It helps clarify what a noun is referring to, paying attention to words that specify the nouns they modify. This helps us to speak a better English. If a sentence like, "Would you help us buy this book?" on motivational speeches was spoken to you, this book on motivational speeches is a specification to the request. Meanwhile, there are other books there, but the one on motivational speeches is the required one. Determinants help the speakers of English language to make specific references to things, place, and the names as nominal for better understanding and communication. Okay, that's it about determinants. Okay, so thank you and see you again.